Yeehaw! Welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right, it's our first ever fall experience at Paris Baguette, and it was expensive. 5 pastries and 2 lattes, $51. So you better love you some Paris Baguette if you're gonna go spend some money there. So they still had the Dubai Tart. They still had a lot of Dubai stuff. Kimmy kind of led me on to hoping, and yeah, so got the Dubai Tart, despite the last couple times they didn't have it. So got a couple other tarts: the pecan pie tart, the pumpkin pie tart. We got a Biscoff item with the Biscoff muffin, and they were out of every other Biscoff item that you could get. And then they had the cookies and cream mochi donut, so we got that. But yeah, a few items they didn't have, but again, like $51. I was able to select one flavor profile for each item, right? Got the pumpkin pie latte, got the cookie butter macchiato. So we got things that really worked well for this review. And so that's fantastic. We're gonna roll with it. See if we can hold this with one hand. I believe we can, as long as that muffin doesn't fall. We'll get one of the lattes. I want to hold both, but you know, one of the lattes will do. Yeah, terrible looking thumbnail, but we're rolling with it, and we're gonna try everything that we've got. So that Biscoff donut looks fantastic, but again, they didn't have it. They had the muffin, which is making an absolute mess over here. I mean, this thing looks delightful, but it's making a mess on everything that it touches, like everything that it's hovering over. So I'm just going to take a bite over here. You can look at it real quick, but yeah, I'm going to take a bite over here, try and keep it from making a huge mess. Looks like a croissant donut or croissant muffin. Oh. Bro, why are you at part right beside me? Really? It's delicious though. Good Biscoff flavor. And there's a filling to it. Let me get a little bit of that. Very light, creamy, more Biscoff flavor to it. Yeah. They hit a home run on that. Personally, that's a 10. And I gotta say, I bet you the donut's equally as good. I'm sure it's got a similar texture, so you don't really need both, I would say. So anyways, that's your taste of Biscoff. All right, Paris Baguette. I wonder if that thing is edible. I guess it is. I don't know if it's a piece of chocolate or what it is. But anyways, we got the pumpkin pie tart. You see the problem with that? There's literally no spices to that. It's mostly just pumpkin puree. Nice little pie crust to it. But yeah, that's the creamy pumpkin puree. It's not bad. I'm gonna give it a 5 though. I want my spices. I want my pie. All right. Now this looks good. This is pecan pie tart. A little dry, a little thick on the crust. The filling's pretty good, but it's just kind of thin. I didn't think it could get worse than pumpkin pie, but this is just so dry. The filling's fair. I'll give it a 4. Okay, Dubai. Let's hope the Dubai's got a good filling to it. The crust could wreck it. Let's see. Okay. Very interesting dark chocolate icing on top. Kind of reminds me of eclair. Very eclair-esque. As my friend Kimmy was saying, could use more Dubai filling, but you get a lot of that pistachio flavor. buttery crust. Yeah, it's like a eclair Dubai. I'd say 7. All right, we got one more crepe for ourselves. Let's see, cookies and cream mochi donut. Got the texture down right. Then we got cocoa powder going on. I think it could use more of that white icing. Yeah. It's good. I'll give it a 7. Again, like as I was saying, a little bit strong on the cocoa side. All right, so we got the cookie butter macchiato, which is basically turned into a latte, but that's fine. As long as it tastes like cookie butter, that's what I care about. So just flip the lid open and give it a try. The cookie butter is really just on the top. It's not like a cookie butter syrup. It's coffee with cookie butter on top. So you really just don't taste it. It's good coffee. But like, we could swirl it around some. See if that does anything. Shake it up. Make it espresso shaker, huh? Do one more sip. Yeah, it's not really there. 6. I'm not gonna give it a 5. I mean, 5 is like I'm indifferent about the flavor. I like it, right? If I like something, I'm gonna give it over a 5. But it just fails completely on what it's supposed to be, that I can't give it higher than a 6, right? That makes sense. Okay, pumpkin pie latte. Creamy. Get the nutmeg and the cinnamon. Pumpkin seems to be on the bottom there. Try to swirl it around a little bit more. You can definitely see it. It's there. It's not a lot of it. It's fair. It's far from the best. Could probably use some of that pumpkin puree from the Tart, right? Kind of interchange things. Give more. Take some of the spices from the coffee. Give away some of the pumpkin puree from the Tart. So yeah, do some trade-offs. You could work something out. 7. I do like it more than because you get some flavor. So, but not too much. So yeah, we had a really strong start to this, and then it kind of just boiled down to, oh boy, spent $50. I don't know what to spend it on. Well, folks, at least we had one really good item, which was the cookie dough muffin. And it tells you something. When you go, you gotta get the cookie butter. So cookie butter wins. Maybe the scone, the chocolate chip scone, pumpkin soup, maybe those are good. I don't know. I can't tell you because I didn't have them. But it doesn't bother me much not to be able to tell you, because I had to do something fun. I mean, the aesthetic of it, 3 tarts, a muffin, and a donut. Pretty cool. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see y'all around.